Hallo und willkommen zu Lonestar. Wir spielen Valkyria Chronicles. Vielleicht heißt es auch Valkyria Chronicles. Aber lassen wir das mal sein und schauen uns mal an, was MacLeod, the War Correspondent, zu sagen hat.
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days off.
Hey, lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's Elliot. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Ja, die Presse nervt für die Tabloids.
Ugh. Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever, he'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Chapter 4, Operation Cloudburst.
The Personnel tab is now available. The Weaponry tab is now available. The Glossary tab is now available. About personnel, weaponry and glossary. These three tabs offer information on the game's cast, the arms they wield, and the things and places from the world. Open the menu with the Y button, then in the tab Select menu select the resources you would like to read. Their contents are automatically updated as you progress through the game's plot, so check back on periodic basis. Castlefront Street is now available. The War Cemetery is now available. The Personnel tab has been updated. Updated, updated, updated. Sehr schön. Ja, dann schauen wir uns erstmal die nächsten Zwischensequenzen an und dann schauen wir uns näher im Menü um.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge and attacking the eastern camp.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Understood, Captain.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Breaching that bridgehead by ourselves it's going to be tough.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Sergeant MacLeod, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Let them have it out? You can't just ignore them.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
Well, but... that may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
What's going on?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it, that's enough!
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that, can't you understand? Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Gallia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But... wait a sec. Welkin?
Ja, die haben also was gegen meine kleine Schwester. Sollen sich mal schämen, diese Vorurteilsleute. About sub-episodes. Some episodes listed in book mode are marked with an asterisk. These are sub-episodes, often telling a side story tangible to the main plot. For that reason, it is not necessary to view them in order to advance in the game. Though there is no penalty for skipping sub-episodes, they often offer a different perspective on the events unfolding in the story you won't find elsewhere. Ja, warum es das überhaupt gibt, ist mir ein völliges Rätsel. Also, Wieso soll ich mir das jetzt nicht anschauen? Schauen wir uns das doch einfach mal an.
Welkin?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up.
I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
It's nobody's fault, Ace. It's a war. We're all on edge here. And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Yeah.
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, that's the hard part. Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
But that's... Is that even possible?
Well, Ys, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now.
All right. I'll trust you on this.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
Ja, sie haben sich da gerade besprochen, allerdings ohne uns. Vielleicht ist deswegen der Asterix dran, dass man nicht jetzt gar nichts Neues rausgefunden hat. Naja. Wir werden uns trotzdem einfach immer alles anschauen. Warum denn noch nicht?
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you?
Natürlich, was denn sonst?
One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I've fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion. It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
You hear something?
Yeah, I do. What is it?
Beats me.
The Edelweiss swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
So, bevor wir jetzt aber mit dem Kampf anfangen, schauen wir uns erstmal den Rest an. Erstmal ins Headquarter schauen. Training.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Train all you want. I've got all day.
Haben wir Scouts 5. Lancer 4.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
Und nochmal Engineer und Sniper.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
You've learned defensive boost. This order raises one ally's defense.
Come back and...
Ja, dann schauen wir uns erstmal. Ach, wir gehen vielleicht erstmal woanders hin nachher.
I'm stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for?
So, können wir die Waffen verbessern? Nein. 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 Auch nicht. Gut, man muss aber regelmäßig einfach mal nachschauen.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Panzerung verstärken.
Here you go.
Und das Barrel.
All set for you, bro. It's
Dann machen wir unsere Anti-Armor. Ein bisschen besseres Geschoss.
all set for you, bro.
So. Das habe ich alles schon durchgeschaut, genau.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Kein Problem. Dann schauen wir erstmal an den War Cemetery.
Paying your respects? Sorry. I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh. Then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly.
So kann man es auch sagen, dass man mir das erst zu einer bestimmten Stufe geben will.
Now, let's see. I'll teach you sniper support today. Use it to request backup from allied snipers to snipe a single enemy target. Well, what is your decision?
Dafür brauchen wir 6500 Experience. Ah. Ich habe aber nicht so viel. You don't have enough experience.
I see. I suppose it was too soon for you.
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Also man kann sich merken, dass man da vielleicht zuerst hingeht, bevor man sich weiterbildet. Dann schauen wir doch mal zur Castle Front Street.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
So, the Galleon Tribune. Galleons in the news today. Kann man hier lesen. Signs of Galleon Resistance. An interview given on the 8th, a spokesman from the Central Galleon Armed Forces suggested a massive anti-imperial counterstrike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that has thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that claims most of Gallia by last month's end and now stands before the gates of Randgrease. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege. A fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower to combat within the city's walls. A very real possibility should this plan fail. The Empire-owned and thus terrorist news outlet reported on the 6th that the Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valua. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the northern provinces, Europa's south lacks for Ragnite, meaning the supplies must be shipped in from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valur at this time. Do you want to know more? Nein, gerade nicht.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started?
Because she's young and needs the money.
I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? I've got a ton of material already.
Das ist also so eine Art Patreon, das sie da so vorhat.
So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
Aled Embedded. Für 1100. Ich muss mal nachschauen, was diese Währung ist. DCT. Klar, kaufen wir doch mal. Purchase this interview content.
Thanks a million.
Kein Problem. That piece is on the members of Squad 7. Und jetzt?
I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Ja, können wir das jetzt auch noch lesen, was sie da geschrieben hat für unser Geld?
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud.
Och, ist schon okay.
I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Mit anderen Worten, sie hat's noch nicht fertig. Ich habe aber schon dafür bezahlt. Vielen Dank auch.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
Nein.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
Das glaube ich. So, das haben wir also gesehen. Ich glaube, wir haben zwar bessere Waffen erforscht, aber wir haben sie nicht ausgerüstet. Oder geht das automatisch? Das geht automatisch. Ah, ja. Okay, sehr gut. Aber man kann sich manchmal hier eine andere Waffe, die man vom Feind hat, aussuchen. Allerdings hat die Aim kurze Reichweite, dafür macht sie mehr Schaden. Nee, nee, nee. Das nutzt mir nix. So, schauen wir mal, was gibt's denn noch? Kann ich irgendwie Combat Suit gucken? Kann ich mal nicht ändern. Die hat auch extrem kurze Reichweite. Ich glaube, die Feinde haben mit den Waffen viel besser auf mich geschossen, als ich sie jetzt nutzen kann. Das sieht also alles nicht so gut aus. Da haben wir nichts anderes. Also, hat sie erledigt. Ah ja, okay. Hier gibt es jetzt Informationen über alle, die wir schon kennengelernt haben. Beispiel über Isara. Ja, das sind ja sehr praktische Anzüge, das kann ich schon sehen. Geht nichts über Protection. Wegen Splitter und alles. Wunderbar. Naja, okay. Gut, was soll's. Corporal, age 16. Squad 7 Tank Pilot, daughter of the late Darkson and engineer Professor Seimer. Was adopted into Gunther's family as Valken's sister. Ja, und da kann man sich halt dann anschauen, alle möglichen Informationen. Das mache ich vielleicht mal so nebenbei, dann kann sich jeder das in Ruhe einfach anschauen, wenn er auf die Pause geht. Machen wir heute nicht. Dann kann man das bei den Waffen genauso machen. Kann man sich auch die Modelle dafür anschauen, das finde ich ganz lustig gemacht. Länge 851 mm, 424 ist unser Barrel lang. Kaliber 7,62. Full Metal Jacket, Clip Size 5 Shot, 4320 Gramm. Ja, okay. Dann hier kann man sich zum Beispiel noch was über alles Mögliche, was wir jetzt gesehen haben, zum Beispiel die Ortschaften, nochmal anschauen. Naja, gut. Brauchen wir auch gerade nicht. Aber das ist sozusagen alles da. Ja, und dann würde ich sagen, den Kampf machen wir nicht mehr heute. Machen wir an dieser Stelle lieber ein kleines Päuschen. Und ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal.